Friz Freleng is great. I'm a fan of classical music. Combine the two and you've got a masterpiece. And Pigs in a Polka is absolutely a masterpiece. Rhapsody in Rivets from 1941, another Friz cartoon timed to a classical piece, shocked the animation industry when it was released and even got nominated for an Oscar. Pigs in a Polka got nominated as well and led the way for many more Friz cartoons of the same mold to be released in the coming years. A major complaint with Friz's cartoons that I always hear about is that, though they're funny and well animated, there's no real cartoony exaggeration or Nazi action. Although I generally disagree with that assessment, and no one has a good excuse to hate Friz cartoons like this, I will admit that the animation in Friz's films tends to be a bit calmer and not as wild as what his peers were pushing for in their cartoons. Because of this, it was a bit tough for me to choose a scene to play back frame by frame in this cartoon, but there are some decently freeze-frame-worthy pockets of animation throughout the picture. The Freleng unit's weak draftsmanship and okay animation continues throughout this cartoon, though you don't really mind it as much as you would with the Bugs Bunny cartoon, since these are incidental characters and you're not really sure how they're supposed to look in the first place, unless you've gotten a glance at an original model sheet. I'll be covering a bunch of short scenes today that I think are worth a look, the first of which involves the wolf character spinning around in circles. This is a scene animated by Gerry Chiniquy, and the smears are mild, but still interesting. After The Dover Boys was released in 1942, the Warner guys started to incorporate smears of any kind into their work, as Chiniquy does here. Here's another mildly smeared Chiniquy scene. Chiniquy used the same type of anticipation and release in all of his Friz Freleng work, so that makes him easy to spot. You can see the same type of exit in his famous Speedy Gonzales exit scenes. Here's a Phil Monroe scene full of fun multiples and dry brush work. I don't know if you would want to call these smears per se, but it's a fun bit of footage nevertheless. Here's a nice bit of perspective work by Manny Perez. That'll do it for today, gang. Thanks for tuning in as usual, and I'll see you back here Monday.